Have you seen the commercial about the spray that erases scratches from cars? I was intrigued by the concept. My car is covered with the signatures of young vandals armed with nails. Not to mention the love-struck youth who carved Ahmed loves Mona on the door with a big heart, as if there were no trees left in the world to deface other than my car door. So, I bought the spray and tried it on my car. Nothing happened. I kept spraying for several days, but the scratch remained unchanged. I called the company, and a condescending employee advised me to use a second can. Some cars require 2 cans, he said. I bought another one and tried again to remove this cosmic scratch. It was useless. Had I gone to a body shop, I would have spent less money. I threw both cans in the trash and cursed. I heard about a new slimming center using cosmic rays to dissolve fat. I looked at my flabby belly in the mirror and decided it was time to try it out. I went to the center, and the doctor explained that I needed to follow a strict diet for the treatment to work. He handed me the diet on a printed sheet: a sparrow's wing for breakfast, a crumb of bread for lunch, half an apple for dinner. If I followed this regime, I would turn into Gandhi within 3 days, with no need for cosmic rays. I had the session and paid an amount that alone could make me lose weight. It was enough to starve me and my children. I returned home. The doctor had promised I'd lose 5 kilograms in 3 days. Nothing happened. My weight remained the same or slightly increased. I called the doctor, and he claimed I wasn't following the diet, which was shameful for a respectable man like me. I hung up and cursed. When I experienced tooth pain, I visited a dentist at the end of my street. He assured me I was in one of the top dental clinics in Egypt and promised me unheard of solutions. After probing my mouth for a quarter of an hour, he announced that I needed a root canal. The pain was unbearable, so I begged him to proceed. "Don't worry," he said. "You're in the finest dental clinic in Egypt." He spent another quarter of an hour inside my mouth using strange instruments like drills and meat grinders. When I returned home, I discovered peculiar things happening. Lunch was coming out of my eyes, and tea was coming out of my ears. The toothache persisted and even worsened. I called him, and he asked if I'd eaten dinner after leaving his office. Guiltily, I admitted I had eaten, as he hadn't instructed me to fast. He huffed that I had ruined everything and hung up. I cursed again. My friend married the woman of his dreams, a delicate beauty. They shared an unbelievable month. Then, he discovered her laziness. She didn't cook or lift a finger. She was aggressive and always in front of a mirror. Her sole mission seemed to be driving young men in the neighborhood crazy. She insisted on not having children to maintain her figure. After another month, they divorced. She celebrated her regained freedom while he cursed. Hearing his story made my memories replay. The spray, the dentist, the lazy wife, the slimming center, they all operate on one principle. They lure you in and trap you, never to repeat the mistake, but they profit from the first time. If 1,000,000 people fall for it once, they become richer than Croesus, even without repeat offenders. They know you won't return, but who cares? Who wants you back?